on the pier. One guy throws his line. He stands there for half night and he catch nothing, you know. The guy stands next to him, and every 5 minutes, every few minutes, he's catching a fish. Could you imagine? The ocean. Think of the world. Think of this dunya. That's what it is like. Like, this guy is throwing his line there. Are you telling me there are no fishes here? There are. Because the guy is standing next to him, doing the same thing, and he's catching fishes. Allah has placed the fishes in the ocean like He has written the rizq for us in the world. It's there. Your job is to go and make the effort. But it's there. But it doesn't mean that you must think that you created a fish there. We didn't put the fish there. And we don't make the fish there. And you don't miss Jummah because you could make your rizq. And if you miss Jummah, you will make more money. Or if we miss Salah or fasting or Hajj, we will deprive ourselves from rizq. The sustenance is there like the fishes in the ocean. All Allah wants us to do is make the necessary effort. Don't go beyond that. Because what is written for us, we will get it. But you need to make the effort. Tie your camel. Today, the disease in the world today is that we run behind because we think we will make more and more and more. You cannot make more than what Allah has written for you. Come on. You know, there's one guy. He stands there catching fish. He catch a whole cooler of fish. You know what's going to happen? He can't even eat that. He takes it home to and and he keeps a few for himself and his wife. And the rest he gives to his neighbors, to a relative and to a friend. And here what happens. Think of the logic. This neighbor sits home reading Quran and praying Salah. And he gets fish home, come and meet him. The other guys, he's throwing line for the whole night and he catches nothing. This other guy, his rizq is written so much, he is doing his duty to Allah and fish is coming and meeting him home. Doesn't that happen to you? Haven't you guys got fish from people and you didn't go fishing? Because your rizq was written to eat that fish. And the same guy who is fishing all night and caught many fishes, that his rizq or that fish was not written for him to eat. He catches it and gives it to someone else. And you follow what is going on? And there is another guy who is making a lot of effort and he's getting nothing. Because nothing was written for him there. It was written somewhere else. Or at another time. It's a bottom line, my brothers and sisters. But I want you to remember, the sustenance is there in the ocean. Nobody could deny that. And that's how our sustenance are here in the world. It's here. But you do your duty to Allah. You pray on time. Do your fasting. Do your salah. Those of you who were not here in the beginning of the khutbah, I went down on the details with a little bit of the Qurbani and the fast on the 9th of Dhul Hajj, etc. You could take the CD after the salah, so you could be reminded. We could be reminded, inshallah. Don't deprive yourself of doing your duty to Allah. Because it doesn't matter what you do, you cannot make more rizq than Allah has written for you. But you make more effort, and there may be more things there for you. Our job is to make their effort. You do what you have to do, Allah provides. But don't cut short your duty to Allah. Because it doesn't matter what you think you could do. You might think that you're making millions, but Allah could take it and say that was not for you. You were only fooling yourself making it. I wrote that for somebody else. Boom, you fall sick, and all your millions go to somebody else. Boom, you fall sick, a doctor makes it, somebody sue you, a lawyer makes it, your wife divorces you, she takes it, and that's it for you. What happens to all the million? Then you realize one day before the grave, 1 month before you bury, you say, boy, all my life I worked to become a millionaire. My wife took everything. A man sued me and took everything. This place took everything. It was not written for us. The sad thing in that whole thing, nothing is wrong in making the effort, is that we deprived ourselves from our salah. Praying on time, giving zakat, going to Hajj, fasting, reading Quran, and doing our duty to Allah. Do your duty to Allah and make the billions. Nothing is wrong. But don't deprive yourself from Allah.